It just happened instantly where we had opportunity to take on some orphans. And we said, you know what, we're not ready, but you know what? We just cannot let these kids go without being taken care of. Well, thank you for joining me on Just Jesus. I just returned from another trip to Cambodia, medical mission trip, and where we have doctors and nurses and dentists and people doing eyeglasses. And we've been talking for a long time about taking on some orphans. And we've already been supporting orphans around the country in different places, and we have about a half a dozen. We've had 6 to 10 orphans at Cambodia Christian Ministry, CCM, at CCM Center, over the past 8 years or so. But we've been talking about building a Christian school and filling it with orphans from around the country. And so we've been plotting and planning for a year and have Zoom meetings and with Sakom, my partner in Cambodia, and another guy that's down south of Dallas, and a guy out in Utah, and me, and we're plotting. A guy over in San Diego is helping us some. And we were thinking, maybe 12 months from now, we'll start taking on children a little bit, 20 of them maybe to get started. And right now we have 82. It just happened instantly where we had opportunity to take on some orphans. And we said, you know what, we're not ready, but you know what? We just cannot let these kids go without being taken care of. And so we automatically, the Lord put us in the orphan business for Jesus, so to speak. In fact, we're not calling them orphans. So my partner said, I don't want to call them orphans. I want to call them Jesus children. And so that's what we call them, Jesus children. So what you're seeing is some of the teenagers that came, put their faith in Jesus Christ and gave him their lives and were buried with him in baptism. And then there were some of them that came over to the guest house where I was staying before we went out on the road for a week to several different villages. And Sakom gave each of these 4 girls a Bible. And so I was visiting with them, and Sakom handed them the Bibles and so on. And they're just so innocent, so precious, just open book sponges, wanting to live right and do right. And so we don't take advantage of that. We try to be very gentle and loving and patient and kind, and just help them to come to know Jesus. I thought, Isaiah 52:7 says, how lovely on the mountains are the feet of those who bring good news and who announce peace and bring good news of happiness, who announce to Zion, says to Zion, your salvation, your God reigns. And I thought, in kind of a reverse manner, those girls were bringing good news to us, showing us the innocence. And just to me, it says Jesus loves children. Jesus loves people who are humble, that will turn to him. And these little feet are just, to me, an example of that. I have a lot more to say about what we're doing in Cambodia. I hope you'll tune in again and watch some of the things that are going on there. And if you have any questions, I would be delighted to spend some time with you if you'll contact me. Have a great day close to the Lord.